Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. I think we will first check the GitHub. Yeah. Let's check this one first. Everything is approved here. The comment is like referring to the desk chronology. Like referring to the desk chronology. Okay. Okay, then that's all fine. Then let's go to code. So I think first we can merge some of the approved ones. So What's the last stuff we merged? Meta events. Okay, then I think we can merge these two here, right? Okay. Maybe we should say merge from 0 hour. Okay. Okay, that is done. Pre C++11 nested template parsing. Yeah, okay, let's wait for the answer here on this one. So, let me take a look at my own reviews. So, let's take a look if we need to do something here. No, that's good. Then let's check this here. Okay, here we have one more comment from Greptile, but let's see. Let's change to this branch. This one. Okay. So what's the problem? Stop sample, playing sample. Null handles pass to miles. PS stopped items. Handles already nulled. That window. Pass null PTR. Okay. Stop sample. Okay. So where's this called? Stop playing audio. Let's see. Okay, then maybe we just test for sample. Well, we don't set it null like it did before, right? Let me see. Because what we did here is we set those guys to null somewhere. Where is it? Is it here? I don't know where I did that. Let's search for this. So if playing, no, that's not it. What are we looking for here? What is this? Release miles handles. So we're looking for this here. Okay, it's not here. It's here. Okay. So here we added this. Yeah. So we already we stopped it here and then we set it to null. Yeah. Do we need to? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. problem is that we cannot just test if it's null on one of the threads, because then this will also raise. Oh, but we can't do. Okay. Stopped. Previous status. Okay, I think we can check indeed for stopped. Yeah. Stopped. Yeah. So we check the status for stopped. Yeah. I think it was also a suggestion here. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. So. So if it's stopped, then we continue. That's fair. And here, post stream. Post stream. Do we care for this here? This is the only one that does pausing. Ah, but it can be. Right. Close stream. Let's see. Okay, can we just test for this null pointer or not? Probably not. Yeah. I think it's fine. Test for stopped. Yeah. A bit of spacing here would be nice. Okay. Stopped. Pause audio. Stop sample. Okay. Good. Let's try that. Let's compile it first. Maybe we can also add a debug here. Sorry. Can be null. What? Okay, I'm a bit confused here by this, that this thing here, the sample can apparently be null and then assigned here. How does that make sense? That's strange. That's strange. Which makes me believe it's probably harmless to call this with null. Can we... Well... Miles SDK GitHub. Okay, that's not miles. Here. This one. So we are interested in let's look at this one. So stop sample. Okay. Stop sample. Search. Yeah. Debug. Where do we find the implementation of this function? This looks like the only function definition here, but it's in a file called MSS debug. What does the header say? Runtime debugging facilities. What does it do here? Debug. API stop sample. Okay, what is that? Assembler. Stop sample. So does this not contain all the code here? I thought it does. Examples help include. lip. So it looks like that some of the code is inside these libraries that you cannot see. Is that true? There's all the source code here, so MSSCPP. So stop sample. Why is there no stop sample? What is this? Oh, there's not much going on in here. Okay. How about we make a fork of this? I'm surprised that there are only 3 forks. Only 3 forks. Let's make a fork of this. What branches does it have? 1 branch, okay. Full binary SDK. Developer documentation. Okay, where's that? Help. Huh? Okay, how about clone repository? Let's make a cloning. Okay, I don't know whether what is this 3 dots here? Dot dot dot. What is in there? Okay. Oh, that's weird. So there's also a RAR file. So there is apparently a documentation. Yeah. Okay, Miles CHM. Let's take a look at it. Okay, that's helpful. Let's search for... Can we search? Search, yeah. So, IL stop, what is it called? Stop sample. Haha. Stops playback of a sample. If desired, sample playback may be resumed from the current position with a call. It's not necessary to stop playback of a sample with this function before restarting it or releasing its handler. After stopping playback of sample, calls to the sample status function. Maybe more appropriate than stop sample. It doesn't tell whether you're allowed to pass in null or not. Can we make this larger? Yeah. Let's open it in Visual Studio Code. If sample status is plain. Audio's not null. Yeah, to me it looks like we don't actually have the source code of the function for some reason. There are all sorts of files in here, but I don't understand. Why is there this RAR file? What is this? Why is there a RAR? Where is it? In the Win folder? Win SDK. Here. What is in there? The same stuff that is already here. What is this? Why did they put the RAR file here when they already extracted it? I don't understand. So there are DLL files here. There's some examples. Here's an SDK. Is this the source? Is this the source code of the DLL or not? It looks like it. Like if you look at the files here, WAV file. MSS. All sorts of functions. Files. MSS header. Let's take a look at this MSS header. Holy shit. So this is the one that the user code will include, is that right? Or not? A lot of documentation here. Okay, how about I don't know where to look. Let's ask ChatGPT. Do you have knowledge about the Miles Sound System SDK? Searching the web. Yes. Okay, he does. Good. Then tell me is it okay to pass a null handle to this to pass a null handle to functions? In practice, no. Generally expects a valid handler. Null handle is usually considered invalid parameter. Do check for null and simply return. Some versions dereference the handle immediately and will crash. Okay, good. So this says that it's better to not pass nulls. Okay. So the problem is if we test for null before calling this, then it could still happen that we pass null. Well, how about we do... Let me see. I have an idea. Stop. Release. Okay, I would say okay. I would say we do the following. We have a h sample equals blank sample. We just do if sample, then stop sample. There we go. Then we can remove this. And then we do this for the other guys as well. This is a H3D sample. 3D sample. That is not allowed. Sample. Okay. And here. H stream. Stream. Stop stream. There we go. Oh, something went wrong here. What happened? Huh? Okay, I'm pressing the wrong key combos here right now. Okay, I totally screwed this code up. I don't know what I did here. Pressing the wrong buttons. Let's reset this. Totally bonkers. on stage. So reset. Okay. So let's try that again. 3D sample, 3D sample, sample, sample. There we go. And next here. This one is stream, 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 stream. There we go. Okay, and then here we do it similarly. We do a H sample, sample. Smiles handles. Let's do it like this. It's not really atomic, but I think it's behind this stop check anyway. Yeah. Sample. Yeah, let's do it like this. 3D sample. And H stream. Wow. Close stream. Okay. Okay, let's do that. And I think that's a tiny bit safer, right? Resume audio. Maybe we should make checks here as well. Do it same as here. Stream. Okay. Okay. It's a tiny bit safer, I think. Resume audio and it says pause stream. Huh? Ah, 0. Ah, on off. Okay. I see. Okay. I think that's a bit better. Okay, so if it sets it to null here, then what happens? Theoretically, it could still raise here. So if someone calls release mice handles and the other thread calls stop, pause or resume, then this stuff could raise. Is that a problem? I guess for this is fine because the sample is still alive here. What does close stream do? Closes the file handle and frees all of its internal memory. Okay, let me ask what happens. What happens if we call pause stream after this with the same handle? Does not define behavior for calling pause stream handle after this has been called. Pause close. As is now invalid use. The stream object has been destroyed. Must not be used again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, in that case, I think we need to do a bit more. Okay, I think we still need to add this stop check. Okay, let's do that. If what was it? Status playing status. Was it ES stopped or was it? What was it? I forgot. Stopping. PS stopped. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, status is yeah, if it is stopped, then we continue. No, which makes me wonder, I think we don't need this assignment here then. Or do we? Hmm. Mm-hmm. That's probably okay. Good. Then we drop in these guys in hot here. And that's it. Mm-hmm. 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 Do the same here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. So this should be pretty robust now, yeah? Hopefully. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 I think we can reset this one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Good. Then let's push that and see if the bot will be happy with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's launch the game real quick if it still runs. So, yeah, I can hear audio. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. Good. Then what's next? Okay. Nothing to do here. There was still something to do here. So someone was testing this and it didn't look good. Yeah. Yeah, so this text is a bit of a problem. Add new intro. Okay, let's rebase it. Oh boy. Oh shit. What happened here? Something was removed here. Movie abort requested. Ah. Let me get page. Okay, I think it doesn't matter. We just take green. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Wake up the monkey. Yeah. Okay, while we wait for the compilation, let's see what's up here. So, Greptile is happy with this, yeah? Okay. Shouldn't playing streams also be locked at this point? Playing streams. Mm-hmm. It is, yeah. Well, that's the wrong one. Here. There. It is locked. Yes, it is. It's locked a bit higher up with different lock. Mhm. 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 Good. Then let's go to intro. Where is it? I don't see intro. Here. Mhm. So, mm, yeah. Good. So the complaint here is that the text doesn't work well. Mhm. Mhm. Um, hmm. Mhm. Uh, so no www. Yeah. Okay. Let's remove that. Mm. I don't like this here. This reads too immature. This as well. Like this reads totally gay. Like if you just have this like plain professional, this one is like childish and this is gay. Yeah. So I wouldn't do this. Yeah. Gamers when they read this, they say it's gay, and this is gay too because it says love. Yeah, so then they say it's gay. Right? That's the gamer's mind. Yeah, so I don't think this makes sense. Yeah, you could write this if this was a game for girls. I guess you could do that. But if it's like a war game, you don't write love or lovingly in a war game. It just doesn't fit together. If this was like a porn game, yeah, you micromanage porn actors, yeah, on the battlefield, then could do that, but it's not. So I think game improved by is better. Yeah, good. Soundbite, I think that's a good idea, but the biggest problem is the text. Um, yeah, what do we do about this? I think I have seen this as well when I set it to a different font. So let me do. Let's go to do. do the super hackers. So do async wait. Let's put it on infinite, and Lucida console. Give me some other mono font. Windows fonts. Windows XP fonts. Oh boy. Here. Let's do mono font, please. Proportional. I need a mono font. Here, mono space. Korea consolas. Vista. Okay, 2000. What? Windows XP, please, or 2000. That's not much here. Korea new. Okay, how about let's say we take Korea. How to type this? How do we copy this? Korea new. This also looks funny. Maybe instead of the space, we would need a different kind of symbol. Right? Korean new. I think it's only an issue because it's not monospace always with this Lucida console font. Then, by the way, did it actually install? No. Why do we have 200 tabs open? Oh, we have errors. What happened here? Okay, why do we have here? Oh, it's in generals. Right, okay. We need to remove generals from compilation. Maybe these cleanup blocks could be extracted into their own functions. Don't have multiple. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we can refactor it more. Does this thing still exist? Legal page? No. Good. Then let's compile again. So, let's launch it. Let's take a look. This looks okay. So before we had, what did we have? Light sound system. Lucida console we had before here, but it's also claimed to be monospace. But maybe it's not always monospace. Monospaced slab. Korea New. Okay, maybe we just try this one, Korea New. Maybe that's okay. Maybe another thing we could try. I remember I also had a. Yeah, but maybe it was something different. Let's do the following test. Intro.cpp. Can't type. Intro. Where is it? Intro. Oh, it's so hard to find the file here. There it is. So how about instead of Korean New, let's use Arial. Yeah. And then we comment this one out. Okay. And then now it should definitely be misaligned, right? Yeah, so this looks bad. Good. And then, so the question is, let's go to our friend ChatGPT, new chat. Given character code 2588, is there which is a black square? Is there a similar? Is there a invisible square of the same size? Is there a character code for an invisible square of the same size? Let's ask. Full block. There's no Unicode character that is defined as an invisible full block occupying exactly the same visual area. Unicode generally defines characters by semantics. Depending on what you need, common. So this is what we currently have. Non-breaking space. And quad space. What the hell is that? M quad. What? Hangul filler. Renders blank. What is a Hangul filler? If your goal is to preserve the width of the block drawing character in a monospace grid, 2800. Braille pattern blank is often used because it is a visible character set that renders as blank. Its appearance is font dependent, and Unicode does not guarantee that it will have the same dimensions. If you're working on a terminal, I can suggest the best blank space character. Okay, then let's try that. 2800. So we make a copy of... Oh boy. So we make a copy of this. And we replace this guy with this guy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I need to click a lot. I think it would be faster if we just take this, replace all, and then put it back in here. Okay. Let's comment this out. So let's see how that will look. Yeah. Maybe this makes a better guarantee for even if the font is not monospaced, it will be okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. That works. Okay, so that gives a better guarantee. Okay, cool. But I think we can go back to Courier New. Yeah, because it is a monospaced font. Yeah. Okay, then let's go with that. Yeah. Let's also test a smaller resolution. So not Gentoo. Let's do 1200 by 1600, the reverse of this resolution. Ooh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, yeah, that sucks. It also sucks that the spacing is now so wide between the texts. Let's think about this. So maybe we do. So if we decrease the font size, then what happens? That also sucks. Why is this so broken? Oh. Huh. I don't know. I don't understand why it would have to look like this. Doesn't make sense. The It looks so widely broken. I don't understand. Like this U, for example, it's super. Why is this? Why are the squares so far apart from each other? I swear. Okay, let's say we go back to the spaces. Would that change anything? Very strange. It's very strange, yeah. So that works. Okay, that's weird. Let's increase the font again. That also works. Interesting. Okay. So this character somehow is no good. in some cases. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, how about we do okay, let's call this here resolution scale. So what I don't like about this is that the spacing between the texts is so big. Yeah. I think what we need to do is let's say let's rename this to origin y, and then we put it to 50, and then here we do minus Maybe we should instead of maybe instead of a screen height factor, we need a int screen height. Zero. Let's say pos y. Zero. So then we remove these. Then we say, let's say a const int origin y equals screen height divided by 2. So that's in the center, and then setting dot origin y, no, pos y. Pos y. Why don't we just say? We just say instead of pos y, we say center offset y. Okay. So then this we put at minus this times times resolution scale. Okay. So here we have this times 5. Well, this we can let's do center. So center offset equals int center offset equals 0. Okay. Then here we do minus equal this. And then we assign this here. Okay. Then here we do plus equal times 5 times resolution scale. And then here we do like this. And then here we do okay. Well, that's not quite right, is it? So here we need to add this again. And then here we need to add it only afterwards. Okay, I think we can do it like this. Now I expect it will look very dense now, but I think that's okay. And then here we do we remove this. We say int center offset y. And then okay, and then we do instead of this we do plus y equals screen height divided by 2 plus e dot center offset y. Right. Region. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is correct. Good, let's test that. I think all the symbols will be all the text will be very close together now. So we probably need to add a bit of spacing as well. Or it will look completely broken. That could also be. Yeah, okay. It's very close. Too close. Yeah, looks bad. Okay, it's a bit surprising that one of the texts is overlapping there. Okay, why size y times 5 times resolution scale? It's 5 rows, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't quite understand why the super hacker's text at the bottom overlaps with the bigger text. Like, why is this not right beneath it? I cannot point my mouse there because the cursor is hidden. Why is this? Why does that not work? Size Y. Resolution scale. 6. I did call it every frame so that just in case so not needed, but also not wrong. Hmm. Okay, looks like that we would need to move this away as well down here. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Text set fonts. Well, I mean, I don't think we need to maintain this. Let's move it back. Keep it simple. The idea was that they would adapt to resolution changes, but it seems that this is not necessary. Okay, let's remove this here. Put it here. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Um, size. I still don't know why it's how we should scale this here. This doesn't work. Mm. Hmm. I don't know. Mm. This intro stuff is so complicated to do this properly. So annoying. Okay, it still looks wrong. I don't understand why it looks wrong. Let's put a breakpoint here and step a bit through. So the size is 16. Resolution scale is 1.5. So minus 24. Great. This is minus 24. And then it puts back. Okay. Push back. Good. What happens now? So it puts it at 0. Offset 45. Yeah, 6 times 5 times 1.5 is 45. 16. 16. 45. 69. Okay. So I mean the top text, I think this looks correctly spaced, but then the bottom one is not. Why not? 6. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what about we just do this times 2. This times 2. Times 2 times 2. Maybe it's just fine. So. This looks okay. Let's do times 3. Let's do times 2.5. Okay, perfection. Then let's see what happens if we do if we change the resolution back to, let's do 1920 1080. Okay, maybe we should move it a bit higher. So here we have center offset Y. Let's say um, maybe minus screen height divided by 2. Or minus screen height times 0.15. Meh. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, it's a bit high. Let's do 1 0 0 5. Okay, I think this looks fine. Good. So let's clean up here. Good. So there was a question of playing the hacker sound, yeah? So, hacker voice mode internet. Yeah, it's probably one of these guys. Mode hack. Here it says like there's always a way in. We suck the internet dry or something like this, right? Let me open the sound files. General scheme. Nope. Files. Loose. Data. English. Audio. Speech. Sounds. English. Ihakata. This one. Okay, it says security is minimal. Encryption code is primitive. Okay, that's not. Let's look at create. Ihak Zef. It says no system is safe. Ihak. There is also a voice for the super hacker. No? Or not? There's a voice for Super Lotus. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we listen together. Let me pause this here. Let's enable the audio so you can listen in.
Leave me alone, you bully! I'm unarmed! Hey, this hardware is expensive! Security is minimal. Encryption code is primitive. No backup for this. I'll let myself in, thanks. Let's exchange information. Booting up. I'm in. Hack complete. I've disabled their building. Enemy building is disabled. Hey, I'm unarmed. Leave me alone, you bully. Picking up. Hacking algorithms ready. Terminal ready. Let's get connected. I will be there soon. Instructions received. Okay, give me a sec. Going to next link up. Set up there. Laptop in hand. I can cripple their facilities. Batteries charged. Uplink cables ready. There's always a way in. No system is safe.
Okay, I give up. You got me. I surrender.
I'll be careful not to trip. This is expensive equipment. What does this button do? Inputting detonation codes. I hope I have time to get away. Preparing activation sequence. This briefcase is heavy. Where should I deploy this? I'll start a chain reaction. That vehicle is an easy one. That one is vulnerable. I'll shut it down. I will get control of the building will be under our control. I'll get control of it. Okay, the vehicle is out. Quick, it will be only enemy vehicle disabled. General, I have captured. We have control of enemy building captured, General. Super hacker ready for link up.
Haha, there we go. Super hacker.
I'll shut off their vehicles. Super hacker ready for link up. Black Lotus has trained us well. Their vehicles are vulnerable. Super hacker ready for link up.
Okay, let's search for this string. No results. Oh. It's not used.
Super hacker ready for link up.
Huh.
I'll shut off their vehicles. I'll shut off their Black Lotus has trained us well.
Huh. There's no matches on this. How's that possible?
Their vehicles are vulnerable. Super hacker ready for link up. Enemy building captured, General. Super hacker ready for link up. Enemy building captured, General. We have control of their building. General, I have captured their building. Super hacker ready for link up. I'll shut off their vehicles. Black Lotus has trained us well. Their vehicles are vulnerable. Super hacker ready for link up. Enemy building captured, General.
I'm a bit surprised that these are not used. So EHAS, I think, is all for the super hacker. EHAS. And it's not used. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong game. Okay, there we go. There it is, super hacker. Okay. Ah. Okay. It is here. Okay. Super hacker voice create. Ah.
Super hacker ready for link up.
Okay, so this one would be an option. Voice select. Okay, that's regular sounds. He has zip.
I'll shut off their vehicles.
Yeah, that doesn't fit.
General, I have captured their building. We have control of their building. Enemy building captured, General.
Yeah, I would say that this voice create, I think that's pretty okay.
Super hacker ready for link up.
Yeah, maybe we take this guy. World global player. Now the question is, would it actually be audible? Let's see. RTS event, I think. RTS audio event. No. Audio events RTS. There we go. So how do we create this guy? Here. Add audio events. Do we have another way to find audio events? Audio manager. I thought that there's something like find audio. I don't know. No. How do we find audio event RTSs? Audio event RTS. Add audio event. Okay, let's search for audio event RTS. Do we have any place where it allocates a new event? Get audio. What is this? So I would like to understand, where are these, how do we create an audio event RTS? That I currently don't understand. But it's probably very simple. We just need to find it. But the question is, how do we find it? Here. Aha. There we go. We just allocate it with a name. Aha. But we want to use an existing one, no? Okay, so apparently this is how we create a plain one. Okay. Let's search for voice create. Let's search for hack building. Man, there must be some database somewhere where we can look up those established audio events. I just don't know where it is because I've never used it. So, but it's somewhere here. Game audio, probably. Audio manager. But how? How do we access it? So here we play tracks. How do we select? How do we get? How do we query these things here? That's a question. I've seen this. I just can't remember where this is. Event name, find audio event info. Is it that or not? It doesn't look like it. This looks like something else here. Man, what is it? How do we find this? These audio events. Let's look for this one. Let's search for add audio events. A sound beacon place. So does this refer to anything in here? No. Button click. Does this refer to anything? No. Exit sound. Let's go into this function here. What? I don't understand. How do we create an audio event? I don't understand. Like, how is it created? How does the game know that this thing exists? Where does this live? I don't understand. Like, it must be somewhere. I don't see it. I thought that I have seen that code is calling directly these things here or looking them up somewhere. But I just can't remember where that shit is. It is somewhere. But it's not that. Because this is specific to that thing. Man, I don't know whether it is. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. What is this? Oh boy. Set event name. Event name. What is this set event name? It's called event. Must be this shit. That's probably how it is used. Okay. Then let's go to intro. I think now I understand how it's used. So Here, do the super hackers. Let's go. Let's go here to the bottom. Oh boy. Let's say audio events. Set event name, and then here we now copy paste this thing here, there. Okay. There we go. And then let's do if the audio then we do this. Okay, let's see if that works or not. So the constructor name, but so you can also pass it as constructor. Then, okay, so we just pass it in here, yeah? Or not? My suspicion is that this won't work somehow. It's probably the most likely scenario. Let's see.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
Doesn't work. Okay. Maybe because it is a positional audio, maybe that doesn't work. So what if we do audio event dot set file name. Can we do that? We can't set a file name. What the hell is that shit? I don't understand it. I don't understand how this is used. Like, how do we actually make a sound? I don't understand. Here it says GUI click, but GUI click doesn't exist. So, what is this? Okay, but maybe the reason it doesn't play is because it is a worlds thing, and we don't have the worlds. Yeah, maybe we can change the type. I don't know. Set audio event info. What is that? Audio events info. Event info. Okay, what can we do in there? There are the parameters. Shit, it's also a pooled object. Can we allocate this as well or not? New. We can't. We can't allocate it. Why not? Who's creating these? Okay, I really don't understand how the sound event shit works. It's wild. Why can't we just simply create... Ah, it does use new instance. Oh. And how is it cleaned up? It's deleted here. Ah. So here we pass ownership here. So this then takes ownership. Oh. What? Why is it adding it to this container? That's some white shit, isn't it? So can we also remove it again or just add? What? Ah, it's for the audio manager. Okay, but this is not where we want to call it. Okay. Ah, shit. Ah. Okay, but can we just have like a temporary one that we pass to the audio event RTS? Or not? Man. Search for audio event info. Audio event RTS. So set audio event info is mutable, but we pass cons. So does it take ownership of it or not? It doesn't have ownership. Oh my god. Man. The audio setup is really complicated. So you cannot just create one on the fly and give it to this guy and then he takes care and cleans it up when he's done. That doesn't exist. Well, that sucks. So if we wanted that, we would have to implement it. Okay, can we do the following? Let's go back to intro. So can we do audio events, this, and then the audio find audio event info. This. Does that work? Like this. Okay. Let's see. Put a breakpoint here.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
So we have an audio event which currently does nothing. Yeah. Okay. Then we now allocate a string. We call find audio. Does it find something? Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, then set audio event. Okay. We set this guy. Okay. And now we play it. Does it work? No. Of course not. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, if it's not easily possible, then let's not do it. No. Well, let's test it one more time without debugger breakpoints. I suspect it doesn't work because it's a positional audio, so we would first allocate some event that plays it globally. Yeah.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Good, would require more stuff here. Okay, then let's not bother with this shit. Okay. Good. Did we address everything? The initial intent was to make it auto adjust on resolution, resolution change during display, but that would not work anyway. So I moved it now. Renamed. The rationale for this was that the common default font in the game for Latin languages is Arial. What is this? Hmm. 55. Okay. 67. Well. Yeah, well, it's a one-liner. I think it's fine. For small conditions, it's generally okay. Okay. Good. I think this all looks fine. Then good. Then we do another fix up commit. Push. So let me mute the audio again. Okay, let me write a response to this here. Changed the font. Try again. Mono font should work. Yeah. Removed. There's I tried triggering it, but that did not work. Probably because it is a positional sound. Would require more efforts to get working. I would expect that many players would perceive this as gay, so I would not do that. Gay shit. Gay wording. I expect that many players could perceive this as gay wording, because lovingly does not fit the theme of the game. Yeah. Yep. That said, the previous font was supposed to be mono, but maybe it is not on all systems. Mm. Mm. Okay, great. Good, so generals fails, it's fine. What does greptile say? Everything fine. Okay. Good. Then, yeah, let's wait for more feedback. Let's look at it one more time to verify that it indeed looks normal now. Okay. It doesn't stop. Okay, why does it not stop? Because we need to rebuild. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Then let's see what else we have here. So greptile is still not 100% happy. Oh. What did he do? The break into multiple operations is typically something you want to avoid. Well, it's a state machine. Okay, then let's switch back. Man, this is a never-ending review, this Miles shit. Okay. So Maula is suggesting to... This one? Clear all. What? Clear all? Okay, so he wants to consolidate these here. That's my assumption. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we would lose a third if we do this. Maybe that's fine. But this one doesn't erase. Ah, this does as well. Stopped. Yeah, but they are not exactly the same. I see. Yeah. So he wants to consolidate the code so that we reuse it. Yeah. Yeah, maybe clear all. Yeah. It is a fair suggestion. Sorry. Clear all. Could even use template for this. If we could somehow do it without this boolean, that would be nice. I don't like this boolean here because it makes the surface of this function more complicated. Can we do it without this clear all boolean? Yeah. Status stopped. We could do we would have to maybe pass a flag. Yeah. State. So 1, 2, 4, 2, 3. So let's say this. Clear all. In principle, I agree with simplifying this would be nice. I just don't like this here. But I also don't know how to avoid it other than we just say, okay, we remove this assert here. We remove the assert. I don't know what to do here. Keep. What? Hold on. Oh no, that doesn't work. We could move. Stopped. in this release playing audio, we already have a stop playing audio. So, I don't know, okay. Stop playing audio. Maybe we should move the assert in here. Okay, how about we do stop playing audio. Okay, and then in here we now add this assert. Okay, I think that's fair. And then here we have stop. Stop. Maybe we do it by placing asserts at the bottom. Yeah, maybe we, yeah, that would be an option. Here we say that those lists would be expected empty. Here, these lists. And list is expected empty. No. Is to be expected empty now. Yeah, and then, yeah, I think this will work. And then here we would need to have a new function. Let's see. Let's do a function. It's to void release playing audio, and we give it the doesn't need to be a template. Lists and critical section class. Okay. Let's move this to here. Okay. Then essentially we take this one here. Then we do CS, list, list, and list. Playing. Iterator playing. If it stopped release, least iterate, okay. Yeah, and then here we simply do playing sounds. Yeah, and so this assert here is now covered by the assert here at the bottom that the list is to be expected empty. Yeah. Because if it was not stopped, then it would not erase, and so something would be left over in the list, and then we would know, aha, there was a violation. So I think this will work, yeah. So then we add 4 of these guys. So we are playing 3D sounds. Playing streams. And this shit, okay. All right, then we can remove all of these. And then we can copy pasta these to here and remove all of this here. There's more here. Playing streams. But this one is different. This one is different. Okay, so we need to playing sounds, yeah, okay, but we don't release these two. Actually, we do. The first one we do. And then here, this one is now duplicates. Yeah, but we still need to do this here. Yeah. I think this is correct. fade transfer streams to fade lists when applicable. When needed, when signaled. Okay. Good. Then this is pretty minimalistic. Okay. Release audio event, list erase, yeah, IT. Good, then we can remove all of this. And we have the asserts there, yeah. Okay, for some reason it is now a CMake build. I don't understand why that's that. CMake regeneration. Good. Anyway, I think that this will work. Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe we can add another assert here. Oh boy. Okay, I think I will take a break. But I wanted to add one more thing. So here, release. Is this a union? Oh, it is. This one was also set to invalid, right? This one was set to invalid. Let's do mtype equals invalid. Must be invalidated by now. Yeah, I think this is looking correct. Okay, for some reason everything's slow right now. What is this? Release audio was locking. Here we can also do our new function. Release playing audio in list. Fading audio and that. Here we also need to do stop playing audio. Just playing audio. Okay, I think this is looking good now. Good, then next session I will test that. Has been almost 4 hours. Let's check if there's one more thing to look at quickly here. Good. Then, I will take a break here. The next session we continue testing this one here. Maybe we can add a space here. We test this, and then we also need to work on this. Wasn't there a complaint by Greptile? Here, this one. Yeah, let's look into this as well then. Good. I think for this one we can, we just leave it. Good, then I wish you a great day or night. Until next time, goodbye.